story time. So this year has been very eventful for me for a lot of reasons. I did a lot of things I haven't done in a long time, but I did some things I've never done before, such as go to a bunch of concerts. In February of this year, I went to see Fleetwood Mac with my family, and it was a lot of fun. Stevie Nicks, love of my life. I cried, probably. In May, I went to see the 1975 with my boyfriend. That concert was a little bit different. So, with Fleetwood Mac, it was inside. With the 1975, it was an outside concert. And Cameron and I were sitting in the very grass part at the very, very back. And the thing is, with the Fleetwood Mac concert, they're older, but they could still do all that shit. Like, Stevie's voice sounded beautiful. They had screens that you could watch. But with the 1975 one, they didn't have any screens. You couldn't see him from far away. I mean, you could, but you also couldn't. Like, at least with the Fleetwood Mac one, you could look at them and see, like, tiny versions, and then you could look up at the screens and see them on there. But with the 1975 one, it was like, I mean, if you're not rich and you can't afford to sit in the very front, there's no point in coming. Like, that's how I felt. Like, that's how I felt there. I was like, he only cares about those people. He doesn't care about the people in the very back that still paid money to get here and are literally sweating their asses off. Like, it's like he doesn't even care about those people. And then in November, I saw probably my favorite concert I've ever seen, which I'm talking about today. It was the Neighborhood concert. Bitch! Ever since that concert, I've been trying so hard to get noticed by the Neighborhood or by, like, any of them, and I never will, but, like, I try so hard. So, I'm going to talk about my experience, why it was so good, what I wish could have been different about it, but there's not much in that department, and why I'm in this freaking hoodie and all the merch. I got 2 pieces of merch, but still. So I ordered the tickets for the concert. The concert was November 5th, and the tickets came out in May, and I was like, bitch, I'm ordering these tickets. As soon as they came out, it was $90. Okay, it was cheap AF. Okay, that's a cheap-ass concert ticket because the venue, it's called the Fillmore. It's an inside venue. It's pretty small. It's very intimate, and you honestly feel so good in there. Like, I was like, I'm near him. I didn't get that close to the stage, but I was, like, only a few feet away. Like, I was like, I could touch him. If I was closer, I could have touched him. And I was like, oh. But it was gorgeous. So what we did was, it was in Charlotte. The Fillmore is in Charlotte. I ordered the tickets, and I asked Cameron, would you like to go to Neighborhood concert with me? And he was like, sure, because he'd heard a couple songs, but not that many. And I was like, I don't know anyone else who loves the Neighborhood as much as me, so I'm just gonna ask Cameron about it. I paid for the tickets. It was $90. We were anticipating it. I asked off from work. I did so much to get prepared. I had an outfit, so my outfit was Converse, black jeans. I wore a black long sleeve shirt and then my Neighborhood t-shirt over it. My makeup was snatched. My makeup was so good. So the concert started at 8 o'clock and the venue opened at 7, so we had to prepare. Cameron usually gets out of school not until 4 o'clock, but he was like, I can get out of class early and you can meet me at school. We go back to my house. I get changed. And I was like, I mean, we don't have to leave here until like 5 o'clock, 5:30. So we stayed at his house for a bit. We did some things. That'll be another story time that will probably not be allowed to be on the internet. Also, look at my bedroom. It's cute. I have 2 giant stuffed animals. His name is Jello, Anyway, neighborhood concert. So we left his house, I think around like 4:30, 5 o'clock, because I wanted to get there early. On the way there, I had driven to this area of Charlotte before, but it had been a few months. It was right next to where the 1975 concert was, like right across the street from each other. Barely a few, like we parked in the same exact place, everything. So what we did was, on the way there, we stopped at Cookout. We stopped at Cookout that has a seating area inside. That hardly ever happens. I'm just telling you that now. Most cookouts you can't sit in, but it was so cool to like sit inside of a cookout. I got my milkshake. It was lit. Ate my fries. Ate my nuggets. Got my life. And then we left there. But you have to pay for parking rides, $5. The last time we went to this parking lot for the 1975 concert, we got there so early that the parking people weren't even there yet, so we didn't have to pay. We got there at like 6 o'clock, 6:30. It was 6:30 was when we got into the actual parking lot. There was so many cars, but it was worth it. Because there's a lot of stuff going on in that street. There's like a bunch of bars and other concert areas. There's a bunch of stuff going on. But we were specifically going to the Fillmore for the neighborhood concert. If you want, I'll show you my tickets. My tickets are cool. Because what I did was, when you usually get tickets, you get them online, right? You could put them in your wallet, in your phone. No, bitch. I wanted paper tickets. I got them in the mail. Look how freaking cool. Like, this makes me feel like I'm old, but also like great. Also, thing about this venue. So each ticket was $32 and then the service fee was $12.50. So it was like 40 something dollars. Well, like $45 each, so about $90. So that's cheap for a concert. I'm just telling you that now. That's cheap as for a concert, okay? As someone who's been to a concert that was way too expensive for what we got, no offense, 1975, this was cheap AF. Like, full on cheap. Also, thing about this venue, it's indoors, it's very small. There's plenty of bars. But there's no seating area, so you're kind of standing up the whole time, which like is fine. I don't care. The bathrooms were really nice, honestly. Something about the venue, it was really cold in there. Like, I was super cold. I bought this hoodie and I was wearing it the whole time. I was wearing 3 layers because it was so cold in there, because I get cold very easily. So I was wearing like 3 layers. I was dancing around, feeling my shit. It was fucking great. Oh, other thing I got was, I'll just turn the camera around. This, my friend, is a signed poster. $75, but it was worth it because it's right above where my record player is on my laptop. Ooh. Okay, next shit coming up now. Coming up on the slip side. Coming up on the next shit. This isn't really tea. There's not really any tea because the concert was so good. So, we get in. Okay, there is some tea. There were 2 opening acts. One of them was this lesbian, and I can't remember her name. I think her name was Claude, and she's a lesbian, and she did really cute songs, and she was adorable and so good. Like, so good. Like, her voice sounded great. And she was on there for barely 30 minutes. Next act comes up. Okay, this is at like, so she started at like 7:45, 7:50, got off stage at like 8:15. The other band comes up at like 8:30. They're like a rock band kind of thing. I'd never heard of either of them, but Claude was really good, super respectful, super nice, did some really cute songs. I could understand what she was saying. We literally, on the way home, looked up her songs because we liked them so much. Because she was so adorable, and I was like, bitch, I want to be you. Like, you are adorable. You're so great. The next act. I couldn't understand a thing they said for the entire part of what they were doing. Okay, the opening act, I forgot their name. It was some kind of emo band. Also, I dyed my hair again. It was some kind of emo band from the 2000s who thought like scene hadn't ended. They were on there for almost an hour. Okay? If you're an opening act for someone, you should be only 30 to 40 minutes at the most. Okay? They were up there for almost an hour when Claude was only up there for barely 25 minutes. First of all, that's homophobia. Second of all, I'm guessing they had longer songs and they had more instruments because Claude was just like by herself with like some other people. She's great though. Anyway, she's adorable and her songs were so cute and sweet, but their songs I couldn't understand what they were saying. So after they played, I went to the bathroom and I got back and we were trying to find somewhere to stand where we wouldn't be behind people, but that was basically pretty much impossible. But then they're setting up, there's like a projector and they're setting up this curtain thing and we're all standing there, we're all excited, and it gets dark and he walks out and he's in this full silver outfit, okay? He's in his character Chip Chrome, okay? I'm gonna tell you something. I didn't know what any of them look like. I'm so in love with them and I'd never seen what any of them look like. I didn't know what he looked like. And now I follow him on Instagram because honestly, he's cute. And I also follow his girlfriend because she's really pretty and like really funny and they're an adorable couple. Just telling you that now. This is not promo, but like, just follow them. Anyway, he gets on stage as Chip Chrome. He's wearing full silver makeup. His hair's slicked back. He's in a full costume. He does the song Middle of Somewhere. Then he does this new song, Lost in Translation, which is going to be on their new album. And then I think there's one called Welcome to California. And at the end, it plays this big instrumental bit, which is like insane. It's so freaking cool. And then he comes back out. He's taken off all the silver makeup. He's shirtless, but he has a blazer on. And then he sings some songs. And then he takes off the blazer because he's hot. And he's like, ooh. And then they had this big ass microphone thing. It was like a rope. He's swinging on that shit all around the stage, like whoosh. Like I was scared he was gonna fall into the freaking audience and I was gonna be like, hi, let me touch you. Like what? Like he was swinging around like Spider-Man, like, hi, how you doing? I was like, what are you doing, sir? What decisions? They played Sweater Weather. Of course they did. Such a fun day, not such yours. You and those little high-waisted shorts. It's an awesome song. They played Daddy Issues. They played Pray. They did some songs I'd never heard before. But my favorite song by them, they didn't play 24/7, which is one of my favorite songs by them, and that made me upset. But at the end of their performance, they always end with Stuck With Me. Or Stuck With You. I think it's Stuck With Me. And I was dancing along to that shit. Like, that shit gets me crunk. Like, it's such a good song. Like, it's so good. And Cameron was standing next to me and he was watching me. And I was so excited. Like, it was freaking lit, man. Like, I was singing along to all the songs. I was like, yes! Yes! Like, I was so excited. And I felt this, like, deep connection from him. Like, I was like, please. Like, I don't know why, but he just made me feel good. Like, he just made me feel good to be there. Like, I felt accepted. I felt love. I felt this radiance from him where he was like, hey, let's all be together. And I was like, yes! Why does he get it? Oh my god! And he's so pretty. And I wish I could have met his girlfriend. Because she pretty too. They just a cute ass couple. And like, he's so comfortable in his sexuality, just telling you that now. And he's a full-on meme, like, full-on meme child. Like, he is meme dad. Meme dad. Like, I'm so happy I got to see that concert. And I can't wait for them to come back. I can't wait until their new album gets released. I literally can't wait because I've become so obsessed with them. Like, I was so excited and I just felt so connected, like, spiritually. I felt my soul, like, in there. Like, it was so good. And, like, I loved it so much. And if you ever get to chance, like, okay, see, the dream concert is to see Lady Gaga, right? That's the dream, is to see Lady Gaga, okay? Because, like, she's been the love of my life since 2009, okay? Since I was 8 years old, I've been listening to her, okay? I've been obsessed with her for 10 years, and it's so freaking weird to know that she's a real person. And if I ever got the chance to meet her, which I probably never will, but if I ever got the chance to meet Lady Gaga, I would die, okay? Also, why wasn't Lana Del Rey there when I find out Lana Del Rey and Jesse Rutherford, the lead singer of The Neighborhood, are friends? Why wasn't she there? Okay? I love Lana Del Rey. Okay? Her new album is so good. She's just so good. Okay? I stan way too many people. Okay? The Neighborhood could, like, eat... like, all of them could do whatever they want to me. Because they're all attractive and, like, cute. And, like, I don't care, like, what happens. I will find a way. I don't know how old he is. I think he's like 30 something. And like, he's covered in tattoos and they're all so cool. And like, I want to get like I've gotten like 3 tattoos. Okay, so 2 of the you ain't know about one of the tattoos unless you follow me on Instagram. You've seen the other 2. I literally am in love. Like, I literally was like, he came on stage and Cameron was like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I just met the love of my life. Like, I was like, that's a man and he's real and he's here and he's in front of my face. Like, what? I was like, that's a real person. That's a real person with a real voice. Like, what? What? Like, I was like, no, that's too good. His voice sounded so good. And like, if I ever see them again, if I ever get the chance to see them again, I am making sure I show up freaking early so I can get right next to that freaking stage. I will bring flowers, because one girl brought sunflowers for him, and I was like, yes, bitch, you go, girl. You love it more than me. I was like, boy, you don't know what you did to me. Like, how did you make me so happy to exist? Also, they spelled it wrong on the ticket. It has a U. It has a U. Literally, I'm so offended right now. No, they literally purposefully spelled it with a U because there was another act called The Neighborhood, which had just the O. So they were like, oh, use the letter U, as in, you know, the British spelling. So they did, and that's how you know who they are. They're not British. They're from the freaking West Coast, man. They have so many songs about California and the beach and living on the West Coast. I ate some pasta, then I gave my mom hugs. I just like they mentions eating pasta in a song. Like, yes, that's me. Like, which, how can you mention eating pasta in a song and make it sound like a freaking bar? Like, I know Eminem did it with Mom's Spaghetti, but I'm just saying, he was like, I ate the pasta, then I gave my mom hugs. Like, what? Like, that's not fair. Like, he's so freaking good, and I love them. I don't know what they did, but they made me happy, and I can't wait until this new album comes out. I love the character Chip Chrome. This hoodie is like so comfortable. That signed poster is freaking cool AF. I see his crotch every day. Okay? It's just there. And it makes me feel excited. And these tickets are so cool. It's such a great memento. And I just... I'm happy to be alive at the same time as Jesse Rutherford. And, like, I can't wait until I get to see a Never Neighborhood concert. And just, that's my story time. And, like, just me fanning out. Also, if you want to take a full look at the hoodie, so the front has the acronym NBHT. And then it has the back, which is their logo, which is their house. I don't know if y'all can see that. But it's the house logo, which is their logo. Bitch. I'm so... in love with the neighborhood. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment what kind of story times I should do next. If I should tell a story time about the 1975 concert, because I got some tea to spill about that shit. Hit the notification bell for a new video every Saturday/Sunday. Thank you so much for watching my trying face mask with my boyfriend video. And hit the... follow the social media links in the description below. Instagram, Snapchat, Tumblr, Twitter, Tumblr, Fandom Blog, Other Blog, Twitter, TikTok is down there. If you're interested in TikTok, that's great. All the links will be in the description. And I'm going to listen to Neighborhood now because it makes me feel good about myself.